Now, what you're looking at, gentlemen, is one of the flow charts of insanity, which is modern dating. And this is insane. Now, these are ballpark numbers I put in here. A lot of them come from my own experience, or I looked them up on the internet. All right. Now, if you go to the bar or the pub by yourself, usually your bill will be $50 or less. And that's like 2 drinks and an appetizer with tip. Okay. Now, while you're out, say you're carousing and you see a woman you want to impress, you can double that cost. $100. All right. Now, if you get one yes for every 15 attempts, you're $1,500 in the hole. Just playing that game for the 15 to 30 seconds of old baby. Okay. All right. Now, say you get that yes, and the first date's going to run you about $200 if you want to try to impress her. So will the second and the third date. So now you're $600 in the hole plus $1,500. You're $2,100 in the hole for 15 to 30 seconds of old baby. All right, now you get over to the sex part. If she's a 5 or less in looks, that's a bail situation, which stands for bang and immediately leave. Okay. Or if she's a 6 or higher, you can try to give her the 10 dick, but please don't have a peg D malfunction, because more than likely you're not going to get a second chance and you're back in the bar spending another $2,100 just to get to this level. All right. So let's go through, say you do have sex. Here are some of the outcomes. Now, a lot of these articles didn't really cover the outcomes or the costs of said outcomes. But here at Redonkulous, I'm only telling you the truth. And it's brutal. So let's say you slip one by the goalie and you knock this girl up. It's going to cost you, because they don't usually come after you for the cash, you pay $700 to $800 for the meat sack vacuuming. Basically, it's a smorshman. It is what it is. All right. Now, if she says, no, I don't want that, guess what? You become a dad. All right. Well, that's going to cost you 1/3 of your income for 18 to 21 years. Say your middle class wages, you make about $60,000 a year. Well, you got to hand over $20,000 to her every year. Well, you take 20,000 times 18. That 15 to 30 seconds of old baby just cost you $360,000. All right, this gets really expensive. All right, now let's say you don't wrap your tool and you're careless and you catch yourself a case of Vada. I use Vada because you're stupid if this happens. All right, wear a condom. Don't do this, or just walk away. But I know you won't if you're dick thinking. So I'm being facetious here. Okay, if it's curable, you're going to get a copay, $50. You see your doctor, you're going to pay $50 for a prescription. It's $100. So you went through $2,100 here, and then you got $100 to cost to cure this, curable form of Vada. Usually it's, chlamydia, which is gonorrhea light, or gonorrhea, which is terrible. Winning, no. And, or if you're very unlucky, you can get basically the antibiotic resistant gonorrhea, which is terrible. All right, let's say you get an incurable. It's not fatal, but it is what it is. We'll just call it simp bumps. You know what those are, gentlemen. All right. Copay $50. Now, the way it works here in America, you're going to have between 2 and 6 office visits a year to keep getting your prescription for this stuff renewed. So the copay $50, same as the other one, but now you got to do 4 times a year. That's $200. And let's say some of the medications in your area max out at $100 a month. You're going to pay $1,700 a month for the rest of your life for that 15 to 30 seconds of oh baby. Does this sound good? Yeah, you like that? Hang on. All right, now you got the incurables. They usually wind up being fatal, and that would be, the Hippohiv, or the deadly portion of herpetogonosyphilis, and it's not good. Now, the cost is astronomically high if you don't have the proper insurance, and a lot of those companies are no longer covering that because it is stupid expensive. And what they don't tell you is this. You go on these medications that lower your viral load so low it's undetectable. Does it work? Yes, it does. But what they don't tell you is it burns through your liver and your kidneys and radically shortens your lifespan. I can't even put a price on that. All right. Yeah, I mean, you're literally killing yourself with your own pee nice, and it just takes longer. All right. Now, there's that chance that, you did a bail situation. She calls the cops and you catch a case. Well, the law gets involved. That's $30,000 in legal bills to run through the whole thing. That's usually what it costs for something like this. If you get a mediocre lawyer, if you want a really good one, it gets more expensive. Now, you may get thrown in jail. And while in jail, you're going to lose your house, your car, your job, and your reputation. Is that 15 to 30 seconds looking appetizing right now? Yeah, oh, baby. No, it's not. All right. Now, let's say this all works out and you get married. I found the unicorn. It's great. I'm going to do the victory dance, walking her down the aisle. Well, guess what? The stat is somewhere between 50 and 68% of marriages end in divorce, with 70 to 80% of the time, those divorces are filed by women. If she has a college education, that goes up to 90% of the time. All right. So even if you win, you lose. All right, so that you're going to lose 1/2 of all your shit, 1/3 of your income for child support for 18 to 21 years, or the time until the kid gets to 18 or 21. And you may or may not get hit with alimony, which I call Alice isn't horny anymore money. All right, this is very expensive. All right, and you rinse and repeat. So all of this shit happens. What you wind up doing? You go right back to the bar where all of this nightmare shit started. Feel stupid yet? Huh? Oh, there you go.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popp for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.